Let me tell you, great fight. I was hoping that there was more action coming from Canelo. You know, I'm used to Canelo fighting that way all the time. He tried his best. He always has trouble against movers. I was really expecting them to be more punches, more movement by Canelo. What can you say?
I think I called it right, but I just said that he will edge it.
Yeah.
Nah, but he really showed out.
Yeah.
I was right though.
You said that Canelo's feet were very heavy, bro. In this fight, they look super heavy, bro. His feet, like I've never seen them like that, bro.
You just start seeing a fighter gradually start decreasing.
Yeah.
You see the other one resting long period of time,
Yeah.
but that didn't give him an issue.
Bro, the word the fans are gonna use, oh, he was washed, but where's he at in terms of his prime? How can you gauge it?
Doesn't matter. We saw a great fight tonight.
Yeah.
You know? That's all that matters. Two guys risked it, and the better man won tonight. That was Crawford.
Terence got it right. Is there no need for a rematch, or do you want to see running back? Because it was pretty good, like you said.
It was pretty. Yeah, it was really good actually.
Yeah.
So it's up to the jam. He's a jam. He can do whatever he wants.
What do you think happens with Canelo next after this?
What happens to Canelo after this? It don't matter. He's made a big statement for not only Mexico or the pride of Mexico, but for all Latinos right there. So he's done a great job for himself, man. Nevertheless, Crawford is on his way, continuing to create greatness.
All right about that. I mean, I thought, look, we can still fight this one, but the Canelo one is basically nailed on.
Yeah, no, it's boxing, isn't it? It's boxing. It's one of them things. God's got a greater plan.
Do you think it actually could stop you and Canelo?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think it'll happen pretty soon. I think he'll have a bit of time off and we'll see what happens.
Hands up.
Do you think Crawford will stay out the way? He should stay out the way.
I reckon he will stay it because he looked good at it. He looked strong at it.
Did he seem hurt in there at all?
Nah, not at all, man. He was eating them punches, bro. I was shocked, but he's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs.
Hands up. I want to apologize on behalf of Terence Crawford. He just messed up your bag, man.
I know, bro.
He messed up your bag.
You say that though, but listen, God's got a greater plan. God's got a greater plan, and it'd even be an honour to share the ring with him.
Devin, your thoughts? Devin?
What do you want me to say?
Upset of a lifetime?
Nah, it wasn't an upset. People that really know boxing knew that it was a good fight.
Yeah.
It depended on what kind of fight that Bud fought.
Yeah.
He fought the fight that he needed to fight to win.
Is that how you expect
Do
it
you
to
want to see
go?
a rematch, Devin? Or do you give us pretty clean?
Honestly, I know it's a lot of money in the rematch, but I want Bud to retire. He accomplished everything in boxing already. Made a lot of money. He should go spend time with his family and have some fun.
Mauricio, beautiful performance from Terence Crawford.
Beautiful performance, tremendous night for boxing,
Yeah.
and he had a game plan, he performed, and he deserves all the recognition.
What would you like to see next from him?
To have a nice vacation and enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Let him rest, he deserves all the time
Yeah.
to really enjoy what he has just accomplished.
His performance was pretty clean cut. Is there a need for a rematch though? Canelo came on a little bit late, but
That's different.
Uh-huh.
They took a long time to prepare for this great fight.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy, let them have a rest, and we'll see what's next.
arguably Canelo's the greatest Mexican of all time. But where's he at this point in his career, man? What do you think went wrong? I know you really,
This is boxing.
yeah,
Yesterday or today, he was a great.
yeah.
Now, 2 hours later,
He's
now
still
he's
the great.
not. So, this is boxing. You have a good night, bad night, and Crawford was great, and he won.
Yeah,
So,
Easy work. He almost got the 11 round stoppage.
yeah,
I told y'all he is a monster.
yeah,
Listen, man, Canelo's a good fighter, man.
Yeah.
But he made the fight look normal, guys.
Yeah.
He made it look normal. Canelo left out of face with the cherry red face.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he didn't have a mark on him.
Comparable to Floyd's, that was impressive on its own. I've different fighting, different performance, but it's up there.
There's nobody that's ever done what just done to Canelo.
Yeah.
Ever.
He stepped a little more to Canelo than Floyd, right? Which is,
Nobody's ever hit Canelo like that before, ever.
Yeah.
Nobody.
The scorecards were 2 red, 115, 113. Were they right with the cards?
It was for Canelo to win a round. I say he won about 3 rounds in that fight. I was actually amazed at the way how Terence Crawford moved and never got hit. and threw combinations because that's what you're supposed to do, throw combinations. So he threw combinations. He wasn't trying to knock out Canelo, but he definitely was throwing a lot of punches, a lot of combinations.
Hey, signs of the sport, this squad adapts. I know it.
Why did you know he was just big white?
He's got too much ammunition. You know, southpaw, orthodox, on the back foot. That's what changes good from great is knowing how to adapt. You know, back foot, front foot, that's the difference.
Devin Haney said he wants to retire after that. Do you agree with that?
Devin Haney's Devin Haney. You know, where is he?
What did you think of it?
Do you want
Crawford to retire? You want
Hey, he's doing well. It's been good. Hey, what a performance. Up to boxing. See you later.
Max, I know you gotta go. What's your reaction?
Y'all was just here? Y'all was here?
Yeah.
It was a good fight. I'm honored to be here.
You expected that?
I'm happy to be here, bro. It was a great fight.
You called it?
Yeah, it was, you know, I wanted to see a good fight, man, and I think that's what the world saw. That I would love to see another one.
So you want to see them running back?
Yeah, that or Boots.
Yeah, Boots Ennis. Where does this put Crawford in the all-time greatest, man?
He definitely cracked the top 10. He's closer to top 5, but
Yeah.
I think he's got some more work to do. That was incredible.
Yeah, what about Canelo, man? Where's he at?
Still amazing. Still one of the greatest fighters of our time, man. A lot of respect for both these guys to get in there and give the fans what they wanted to see, man. It was a great fight.
This reminds me of the point that Jaya Patai made yesterday, and you picked up on it. He said he's coming in with all his belts. Terence looks like he's still hungry, and Canelo looks like he's whining and dining in his success. Do you think that might be the difference tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it was a little bit of difference. You know, the cat has got really fat, so he tried his best. I've seen Canelo box about many times, and I thought that this time he just boxed like he always boxes. And then I felt he couldn't really do nothing against Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford was too quick, too elusive. You know, anybody would find trouble with him, but Canelo couldn't find him.
He said Canelo's gonna knock him out in 4, man. It didn't happen.
Bro, shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah. Fair game to Terence, man, right?
Oh no, Terence is that bull, bro. He's pound
Yeah.
for pound right now.
Yeah. But hey,
He just beat Canelo.
they
bro,
were
like,
saying
pound
if
for
he
pound.
beats Canelo that it could possibly make him the all-time great, man. What is he on that list?
But he's definitely on the list, bro. He's definitely on the list.
On that note,
Listen, boxing is not just about the legacy of the fights. If he enjoys what he does, it's like anything in life. If he enjoys it, you keep going.
do you still think we want to see Canelo Shiraz, even though he just lost Canelo?
I think so. I think that'd be a brilliant fight for Shiraz. Shiraz is a local boy to me. We've boxed at the same amateur club for many years, and I'd love to see him fight a great name like Canelo, and he still is a household name. Whatever he wants.
It sounds bad, but even at 75,
We've all 75. Wow. Now that is a feat. That's a feat that's like not even comprehensive.
You don't want me to go 175?
But I think Crawford's the sort of guy who'll see that as a challenge when people say that, and he'll say, no, I can do it. And after doing that, I think he can. Be good. Hello, sir. It's unbelievable. I didn't think he'd be able to keep it on the whole fight, and he did. You know, credit to Canelo, kept coming forward, kept trying, but he just met a better man tonight. And when you think of the weight difference, what he's had to make up, Terence Crawford showed his class tonight.
do you think Canelo should retire after that?
We're just talking about that. I think whether he's got to retire or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't like to see him fight Crawford again.
Do you think Terence Crawford maybe the generational great now?
But it's just proof he's definitely out there. Well, that performance was superb against another great. So you can only judge when you fight someone who's as good as you, and he's just took him apart. So unbelievable performance.
I seen how they judged it. It was a good fight.
Yeah, what are your, I don't know, emotions, impressions of everything?
Hell of a joke, man. I'm happy for him. Super excited for him, man.
Yeah.
She was a hell of a night for us. What's up, bro? Yes, sir.
What do you think made the difference?
The speed, really.
Yeah.
I think it was the main factor. Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet,
Yeah.
footwork was too good.
Do you think the scores was right on, or do you think maybe it was a little more towards Bud?
What was the scorecards?
115, 113, 116, 112.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah?
I feel like Bud damn near basically went every round. So
Yeah.
I just,
Before the fight, Terence Crawford stunned the boxing world by weighing in at 167.5 pounds, a massive jump from his usual 147 pounds welterweight frame. Known for dominating at welterweight, Crawford's move into Canelo's weight territory wasn't just a physical transformation, but also a bold declaration of ambition. It sent shockwaves through the sport, signaling his fearless pursuit of greatness.
167.5 pounds for Terence Crawford.
After the weigh-in, Canelo shared his final words, emphasizing his mindset and preparation. Physically strong and fully conditioned, he expressed confidence, stating he had trained relentlessly to face what he considers the best fighter in the world.
Canelo, you look like you trained for speed. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I train for everything. I get back in boxing. I need to put everything in this fight.
In the build-up to the hypothetical clash, Devin Haney voiced his thoughts, explaining that Terence "Bud" Crawford possessed a rare blend of skills capable of troubling Canelo Alvarez. Haney stressed that while the fight itself wasn't guaranteed to succeed, Crawford's versatility gave him a legitimate shot. Among today's active competitors, Haney viewed Crawford as the one with the best chance to prevail.
If anybody could beat Canelo, I think that is Bud. Yeah. We don't know if it will happen or not, but I think if anybody has the tools, Bud does.
The weight issue is going to be a big thing on fight night, in your opinion?
No, like I said, I think that they're just both fighting at more of their natural weights. I don't think one guy is going to be much bigger than the other. We got to see, Bud's punch resistance at this weight.
Yeah.
Even though I think that it will be better because he's not weight drained, and he'd be able to take a shot better than him when he was, cutting weight, fighting a guy like Gamboa.
Haney further explained that if Crawford were to defeat Canelo, it would likely come through a tactical, points-based strategy rather than a knockout. He highlighted Canelo's evolution over the years and emphasized how difficult it is to land clean shots on him at his natural weight.
We've seen Canelo's chin is made of granite. He spots him, anything can happen. But we've seen him hurt, a long time ago, at a much smaller weight. He probably was, just killing himself to make at that time. So, I think if Bud was the winner, it would be on points.
Two-time world champion Carl Frampton offered a blunt perspective, admitting he'd gladly watch but warning the clash of styles could make the fight less thrilling. He predicted that if Crawford were to win, it would rely on movement, control, and discipline rather than an explosive firefight.
Exciting fight in the world. I have a feeling it might be a bit of a stinker. I have a feeling that Crawford is going to nick it. I think if he does nick it, it does kind of have to be a stinker. He has to move and use his feet.
Frampton expanded on his prediction, noting that while Canelo remains the physically stronger fighter, he no longer carries the same speed. He envisioned a close, competitive contest likely ending in a draw, though leaning slightly in Crawford's favor on the judges' scorecards.
They aren't what they once were, but certainly he's a stronger man in the fight. I think we're going to see a very close one, possibly even a draw, but you put a gun to my head, I would say Crawford in a close points decision.
Kenny Ellis expressed hope that Crawford might stop Canelo by knockout, but ultimately believed the fight would go the distance, with Crawford earning victory on the scorecards. He highlighted that Crawford's ring intelligence would be the decisive factor in shifting the fight. When asked if Crawford needed to adjust his style at the higher weight, Ellis insisted his natural adaptability would allow him to thrive without drastic changes.
I think it's going to be a decision convincingly, though, not just a close decision, whereas though you can't take it from him.
Convincingly?
Yeah, one of them fights.
Okay.
He's too smart.
Tell me, do you feel like he has to fight a different type of fight that he hasn't fought throughout his career now that he's moving up into this weight class?
No, just be Bud. Just, stay strong through the whole fight.
When fans first imagined Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford sharing the same ring, It seemed like a fantasy matchup destined only for debates on forums and sports talk shows. Their eventual meeting became more than just a clash of champions. It was a collision of two contrasting boxing worlds. On one side stood the relentless power and pressure of Mexican fighting tradition, embodied by Canelo. On the other stood the slick, switch-hitting brilliance of an American technician in Crawford. Former world champion turned analyst Timothy Bradley Jr. broke down what Crawford needed to succeed early against Canelo, stressing that he could not afford his usual slow start. Instead, Bradley insisted Crawford had to engage Canelo immediately.
How quick? You gotta match his energy. That's just it. You know, you in the standoff, it's just like you in the street, right? And you in the squabble. It just started. Both y'all squared up. And y'all, you know, both y'all movements, you know what I'm saying? Y'all reacting to each other's movements. It's the same thing inside the ring. Same thing. Start off quick, inching forward. Anytime Canelo give up a little ground, Crawford inching forward. But keeping Canelo, keeping him tentative, keeping him guessing. You know, if Canelo starts to jab and get out quickly, and if Crawford can't establish himself.
Bradley warned that Crawford would be in serious danger if he allowed Canelo to dictate the range within his comfort zone. He stressed that Crawford needed to advance with purpose, keeping Canelo guessing at every move. Otherwise, the Mexican star would quickly close the distance, targeting Crawford's body and shoulders, which could decisively shift the momentum of the fight in Canelo's favor.
Go through that front door and it's easy, and it's easy to get there, you might as well turn off the TV. It's over. It's over. Turn off the TV. Not unless Crawford catch him with something, you know, he don't see, you know, and knock him out. But if Canelo closes that distance too quickly, man, on Crawford, it's not going to be a good thing, because Canelo's going to bang on his shoulders, he's going to bang on his arms, he's going to bang on his body. He don't care to hit him and land that knockout shot. All Canelo is looking for is just like a little birdie when he hurt.
Just staying busy, just doing what I gotta do. And you know, he's a legend in the game. He knows what he's doing. It just helps me out. But don't get it twisted. Get it cracking. We and him get it cracking. Axe him.
The contrast between the two warriors was most striking during the build-up. Canelo, the red-haired icon of Guadalajara, entered as boxing's most marketable star, boasting a resume across 4 weight divisions and an unmatched super middleweight streak. Ronald Ellis, who has sparred countless rounds with him, reflected on the qualities that impressed him most. Above all, he praised Canelo's relentless work ethic, his tireless activity in the gym, and his ability to push every session to its limits. Ellis noted that despite Canelo's stature, he continues to share his vast experience while ensuring each spar remains grueling and competitive.